Hello, hello, thank you for checking in. It is Monday, Motivational Monday, and it is hot as hell! Hot as hell in my apartment. I have a fan behind me. You can hear it going on high, and I feel like I'm sitting in front of an oven. My computer is so hot. You could fry an egg on my computer. I don't think I can do a show very long because broadcasting live always uses up a lot of the CPU and makes it hot, and it is too hot. I'm going to show let me say hello to everybody. Laura Starr and Shocker and Sturgis Guy and Jesus and House of Dave and Sam and St. Clinton and Eric and Petey and Tim and Ryan and Photo and Philip and Mark Mean and Star Raven and Fairies Lover and Lucky Girl and Philip Chandler and Sam and St. Clinton and Scott Kimmis and Bill Nouse and Joe Barney and Philip Chandler and Marcel and La Creme and Azure Yusuf. Let me say hello to everybody. Hello! Hi, Marcel. Wing Doggy and David Shocker. Hi, Bill Nouse. Hello, it's so hot. This entire weekend has been so hot. Hot Philip Chandler. There's like no air in my apartment, and in order to do the show, I have the lights on, I have to close a window, which means it's even hotter now. So I don't know if I can do the full time. I don't know if my computer is going to like even... When I put my hand on top of my keyboard, it feels like a stovetop. I feel like I could fry an egg on it. It's too hot. And that's what happened Friday. Friday was even hotter than it was now. Friday, my computer actually turned itself off. It was like, no, 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 no. So how are you guys doing? Did everyone have a good weekend? I had a very nice weekend. You can't see it. Angie says I can't see you anymore. Huh? That's weird. How come you can't see me anymore? I can see me. Click on my picture. Can everyone else see me? Okay, so it's just Angie on the bottom. Okay, so it's just Angie. I thought maybe I already was shutting down. Yeah, click on sometimes it moves by itself, Angie, because Google is weird and does stuff like that. I don't know why, but sometimes you have to click on the picture. Well, Allura says my brain is shutting down from too much good food. What did you eat, Allura? Allura is going into a food coma. And hi, Philip Chandler and Sam and everyone watching on YouTube. Hello! Allura made steak and mashed potatoes for lunch. Allura, you're getting more and more into cooking. I know, like a year ago, you'd barely cooked anything, and you're getting more experimental and trying new things. That's great. Marcel says normally inside a computer, it can be easily 176 Fahrenheit without any damage to the computer whatsoever. Really? Because Marcel, I've had computers shut down, like turn off with like too much heat. And right now my computer is so hot, if it was a bathtub I wouldn't be able to get in. And Lori had macaroni and I put on my Twitter, you know how I love all the healthy, organic, super duper food recipes. And the food girl always has great stuff. She did one for like a healthy version of a macaroni and cheese. I think I tweeted it. I'm in love with her. She has all the great food, but it uses goat cheese, and it uses a different kind of pasta, and it uses some cauliflower. It's a little different. Like the same way they have the faux mashed potatoes made out of cauliflower, this has some like substitutes for a macaroni and cheese, which makes a much healthier, organic, no GMO version. Because that's the problem, Laura. You're doing really well. You've improved your muscle tone, and you're losing weight, and you're being more experimental and trying new things with your cooking. But it's a little frustrating because for you being in, first of all, being in Maine and being on a restricted income and only having access to certain stores and foods, you don't have the choices and selections where you are that you would have in other places, and so you end up with a lot of processed foods or foods that are like from a food kitchen, so you don't have as much choice as far as ingredients and organics and fresh produce and stuff. So you're kind of forced to eat things that are processed or GMO foods and stuff like that. And I know I talk about those things a lot, so not everybody has access to that. But optimally, that's always what you would want to get best. But you know, bottom line is you got to eat, right? And Marcel says, grow your own bunny rabbit grass food. Well, if you have you know a land from property, you can grow your own food if you have the time and the land. But a lot of people don't have any land or any time or the ability to do it. It is so hot. I like growing things a lot. Marcel says nature does most of the work. Well, good, Allure. I hope that all works out. Oh, goodness. I know fuel assistance. It's cold already starting in some places. The crazy thing is, right now, I'm sweating my butt off. It's been like 100. Hi, David Jones. It's been like 100. Get in the pool. Yeah, it's been like 100 here in Los Angeles. And in South Dakota, they already had snow. They're already starting winter in South Dakota. What the hell? South Dakota has already got snow. Oh, good, Allura. So there's your crazy, wacky weather. It is the earliest I think that winter has started in South Dakota in like 100 years or something. Normally, when Doggy says he's in Missouri and it's going to be 40 degrees where he is tonight. Holy cow. Last night, it's so hot here. Last night, I had all the windows, all the curtains open. I had the fan on and no covers, and it must have been about 80 degrees inside my apartment all night long. It's too hot. I'm drinking some iced coffee right now. Oh, good. Oh, yes, yes. The film, Bruno and Arlene Go to Vegas, that I played the nurse in, the evil nurse in, and my friend Julie is in it, and my friend Simon directed it. It's gotten out on DVD in Europe, and they're still working. There is a deal in the works for a USA distribution deal. So I'm still waiting to hear on that. But they've gotten a whole bunch of festivals, and it's now on DVD in Europe called Bruno and Arlene Go to Vegas, and it's a very sweet film. I play the evil nurse in it. Not really evil, just insensitive. Well, let's see. Hopefully there'll be more to come, but I'm very proud of my friend Simon. He's been working his butt off for the last 2 years. This is his first film he directed and produced, and has been all over the world, taking it to festivals all over, and he made the film literally for like $50,000 of his own money, which is incredible because it doesn't look like such a tiny budget. He did an amazing job with practically, I mean, you guys, even if you're not in the film industry, you know that that's a minuscule budget. It's like nothing. That's like the price of a car. And he's basically putting his life on the line because I don't know if I'm supposed to say this, but his parents died, and that was his inheritance. So that's how powerful his motivation is, because this is like what his parents left him, and so was using this money to fund his film, to make his life. So I'm very proud of him. It's amazing, and it's a. Well, that's great, Allura. And so yeah, so there's gonna be more to come. He's driven. Hi, David Jones. Hi, Sturgis Guy. Woohoo, Sturgis Guy. But Simon's doing great, and he did such a good job of it. So there's more to come. More to come. And I've lost my train of thought. But the film is like kind of like a road movie. You know, two people that are kind of misfits searching for where they belong in the world. And there's the one male character. He's trying to figure out who he is because he's born with special circumstances. And he never felt like he belonged anywhere. And then the girl who's the lead in it, she's having a personal crisis herself, and then they end up on this kind of crazy road journey. So, yes, David Jones, they stole your life story. Saint Clinton! Saint Clinton! How are you, my dear? Thank you so much for checking in, and thank you for all your sweet Twitters. I appreciate it. I hope you're doing okay. It must be, if it's this hot in Los Angeles, it must be twice as hot in Las Vegas. How hot is it? Woohoo! And see, Clinton, you're right. I just realized I need to update my website. You're right. It is so due for an update. Need to get on that. David Jones says they have air conditioning in Vegas. Yeah. Sturgis guy says it's 63 there. Oh, you're right, Allura. You're right. Oh my God, I totally forgot about that. Okay. Yeah. I'm not very good at keeping a train of thought, am I? I gotta figure out how to do that. I do have it. I know where it is now. I did find it on my computer, so I do know where it is. I have it. I gotta set that up. Show opening. Gotta figure out how to do that. Oh my goodness, it's so hot. Holy cow, my computer is too hot. It is too hot. So what did everybody do over the weekend? Oh, I posted some more pictures. On Twitter and Facebook from the weekend. And I have more pictures to post, but those are just in the morning, Sunday morning. Oh, so you know how hot it was Sunday? I was actually supposed to go to an event in the valley Sunday, like noon, 1:30ish, and I got halfway there, and my car overheated again. I had to get towed back. I was stuck. It was like 100 degrees. I was dressed up for an event on the side of the road waiting for a tow truck. Yeah. I don't have a picture of that. So I never made it to the event. I don't have my neighbors looking. Some hose. I blew a hose or something. I don't know. Luckily, my neighbors are very good at fixing things. Oh. So, St. Clinton. But that was how hot it was, and the day started off so good. Had delicious feast for breakfast. I had delicious dinner Saturday night and delicious feast for breakfast. It was rancheros, blueberry pancakes, breakfast burrito, green juice, coffee. That was breakfast. Dinner Saturday night was my favorite. I baked my favorite kabocha squash, which is like a Chinese pumpkin, and salmon and asparagus and sweet potatoes and cauliflower and salad, beet salad, and then a little bit of ice cream for dessert. Salmon and asparagus with a honey mustard sauce. Well, yes, Allura, I baked the kabocha squash the day before, like at midnight, so that I wouldn't be baking during the day, and then I had waited so that when it came time for dinner that Friday night, I baked, so that Saturday I just had to heat things up during the day. David Jones says, I need to try making pancakes. The only ingredients are bananas and egg. You know what? I found a recipe, David Jones. Actually, I did find a recipe on the Food Babe website. I think it was a Food Babe website that was pancakes made with like bananas and eggs. And I tried making it. It did not turn out. That was one of the ones I tested. I tested that. It did not turn out. Oh, what movie? Oh, you saw. Oh, good. Allura liked Spider-Man. Good for you, Allura. Sturgis guy wants a pancake recipe with Jack Daniels. You know, Sturgis guy, well, here's the thing about cooking with alcohol. When you cook with alcohol, the alcohol pretty much cooks out and you just have the flavoring. Like, there's a lot of recipes that you can get for sauces with, like, rum or vodka pasta. Or there's a lot of recipes that actually wine in cooking. Alcohol is often used in many different recipes and sauces, but it doesn't have any actual alcohol in it. Oh, okay, no, never mind. But however, a caramel rum butter pancake mix would be very tasty. Yeah, butter rum. Rum is a very good flavor when you cook off the alcohol and you make it into cakes or candies or frostings or sauces, caramels. Hi, St. Clinton. Wait, oh, St. Clinton says he goes to Google Plus and he hears me, but it has somebody else's video. And then Google Plus kicks him out, and now he goes to YouTube, and everything is just frozen for him. He has some questions to ask, but this is too much of a pain, and he can't. I'm sorry, St. Clinton. I don't know why. I think you seem to have more trouble with the Google Plus or your browser. I don't know if it's a browser or a connection. If there's something I can do to fix it or improve it, St. Clinton, please let me know, because I really, really appreciate you and your presence and your time, and I want to, anything I can do to improve it that will help you, I am more than willing to try. David Jones saw a good film called Night Train to Lisbon. Is that a new film or an old film? Third, 2013? Oh, okay. I'm not familiar with it. St. Clinton, I send my love and my apologies for the bad connections and the technical difficulties. I understand it's very frustrating. So I appreciate your effort. Did you like it, Angie? Well, it is 4:45, and I'm actually just about to sign off. Before my computer completely shuts down from this heat, I will be back tomorrow. Hopefully it'll be a little cooler for tomorrow, but let me say goodbye to everybody. Allura Star and Shocker and Sturgis Guy and Thesis and House of Dave and Sam and St. Clinton and Eric and Petey and Tim and Ryan and Photo and Philip and Mark Mean and Star Raven and Fairies Lover and Lucky Girl and Angie Jonas and St. Clinton and Sam and Mark Mean and Star Raven and Sturgis Guy and Jim Dandy and Bill Nouse and Scott Kimmis and Marcel and Azure Yusuf and LaCram and Joe Barney and Red Stapler and Photo. Thank you for checking in. You guys are awesome. Winged Doggy and Redhead. Let me see if I can. Let me just make sure I've got everyone. Kisses for everyone. I love you. Bye, Sturgis Guy. Bye, Philip. Bye, St. Clinton. I love you. Bye.